Let's move on to this NFC game, man. Two teams who'll be colliding for the third time in the Seahawks and Rams, division opponents. They've had two crazy games to start at the earlier in this year, and I say crazy, specifically referring to Sam Darnold, who had four plus turnovers in each of those games. And even though he had those four turnovers, Seahawks and Rams split the season series and now meet for a chance to go to the Super Bowl. So, fellas, we've seen the Seahawks defense be dominant throughout the playoffs, and we've seen this Rams offense be one of the better units throughout the playoffs as well. But like I said, only one of these teams can advance. So, how are we feeling about this game, man?
So I was looking at the schedule and I realized that out of the last four games that the Seahawks have played, they've all three of them have been division games. Okay, so week 17 they played the Panthers and they played the Rams. So they played the Rams before then, and then it was 49ers, and now they're playing the Rams again. So you're talking about three or four division games. It feels weird because you get six division games during the season, and there's a point where you can either, hit your stride and you just keep dominating the division, or, you get caught up in a game. And we saw a little bit of that. Like they were trading blows in both those games. I think it was amazing to me. We keep seeing this theme where quarterbacks turn the ball over, but, great defenses and great team culture keep them in the game. You're talking about almost 10 turnovers between two games. Like for some guys, that's a season worth of turnovers in two games. And, the first game came down to a record field goal. It wasn't really close, but the fact that they even had a chance to win it, I think it was
Facts.
telling. That was the away game. And then what we believe to be the game of the year was the last Thursday night game where it was kind of the same. Sam Darnold, they're trying to win in spite of him. And then, Sheed gets a kickoff and he takes the punt back. And then they kind of crawl back in the game and he goes down. And, what's the criticism? He doesn't win big games the whole time. Kirk is doing tricks on it. Oh, I don't know where you guys get this logic from. Who told you guys Sam Darnold doesn't win big games? Like, it wasn't like we made it up. I think the criticism was valid, but they found a way to pull, through in that game. What has been intriguing to me is the way that they have done it lately, which makes I'm still kind of flip-flopping on who I like. The Rams have won two close, knockdown, drag-out fight games. One was high scoring, one was low scoring. The Seahawks kind of have the score wouldn't say it, but in the last regular season game, they pummeled the 49ers. It wasn't, they didn't like the scoreboard, but they pummeled them. And then you get your bye week and you blow the doors off them again. So the kind of comparison of what's better for your team momentum, like you keep killing everybody and you get that confidence, or knowing that you can win these type of nasty games, which is pretty much sure what this is sure to be. I think the NFC West is a division. It's a lot more physical and it's a lot more competitive than we think about. Because when we think about, physicality, competition, the first thing is, AFC North and, knocking face masks off and swapping paint. I'm still not sure. So shit, when I listen to y'all talk, I guess I'll, figure out who I'm gonna pick. But I expect a really great game. And this is round three. So what, better fitting thing for a winner takes all than a championship game. So I'm excited. I think this will be a good game.
Man, speaking of championship games, we've actually seen this game get played out on Monday night when Miami lost to Indiana. Like I said all year, Carson Beck can't fool us. Sam Darnold has not fooled me.
Okay.
Look, listen to this. All right, so he's thrown 25 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Guess how many interceptions he's thrown this season?
Like 12, 13?
He threw 14.
Okay.
Half of those were to the fucking Rams, bro. They're
Okay.
cooked.
Okay.
They're cooked.
They're cooked.
He threw 4 in the first matchup, 2 in the second matchup, so that's 6 out of 14. And like you said, it's a divisional game. Things get tricky, bro. At the end of the day, they're going to need a Sam Darnold to make a play. Can he make that play? Like we expect Matthew Stafford. As I said, we've seen it on Monday, Matthew Stafford to Mendoza, Carson Beck to Sam Darnold. We're expecting Stafford to make that back shoulder throw to Devontae Adams. You Puka Nacua slant, touchdown, things like that. What's going to happen. The Seahawks, Shaheed, this is his first. This is the biggest game he's ever played in his career. When you think about it, JSN, he has the experience. He played in CFP games, but this is a divisional game, so things are going to get tight. And I expect it to be a good game, but when it comes to making a play, I'm gonna have to rock with Matthew Stafford and the Rams.
And you say you're gonna rock with Matt Stafford and the Rams, and you say you trust him in those crucial situations. What the hell just happened on Sunday, bro? The Rams get the ball in overtime, make what a bad third down call, have to punt it, and they are a Caleb Williams bad decision away from being at home talking about the game like all of us are
Man, we
right
saw
Okay,
now.
that
wait,
8 years
wait,
ago
wait, wait.
in New Orleans, bro. They
Wait a
were playing
second.
away from losing then.
Hold
Hey,
on. That could
deja
go.
vu.
That could go both ways though, because they were only a Caleb Williams miraculous play away from even going to
I
overtime.
mean, true, true,
So you're not wrong, but that can technically go both ways. So yes, once they give up that horrific touchdown, like yes, it was equal parts great throw, but I feel like that was equal parts like terrible,
terrible,
terrible
yeah,
defense. Like you're talking about the one part of the field where there's the least amount of space and there are two defenders, and somehow that ball gets caught. Like we can sit and debate the physics of how the ball even made it to the goal line, but the fact that it was perfectly caught, not bobbled, not toe tapped, a relaxed catch of the ball. Just yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. They should have lost that game, but they should have knocked the ball. Like that shouldn't even have made it to overtime. But it doesn't take away what you said. Like that, that does not give me a lot of confidence. Like that
yeah.
was that. It does not give me a lot of confidence. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're
And
not wrong.
then even more so. What has Sam Darnold shown over these past few weeks to not trust him? Like, if you look at what the Seahawks have done, they have not necessarily taken the ball out of his hands, but this running game has gotten going. Sam Darnold only threw 17 passes
Right.
in the divisional round,
Yeah.
through less than 20 week 18. Like this rush game has got going. We saw K9 go crazy. So
Yeah.
to me, I think the Seahawks can literally rest on that defense. And yet again, I know I said this about Drake May. Sam Darnold, all you got to do is beat Jalen Hurts. We've seen this Rams offense kind of, I don't want to say struggle, but not be as efficient as we saw in the regular season. In the regular season, this is a unit we saw average 30 points with ease. They haven't hit those same heights in the playoffs. And so I think with this Seahawks defense, the multiple looks they can play, and the way they can just keep their base personnel on the field, that nickel personnel with Nick Eamon, I think they can cause a lot of problems for this Rams offense. And the way they like to beat you off of looks and formations, I don't think they'll be able to do that with the Seahawks. And like I said, Sam Darnold, just go beat Jalen Hurts, man. Hand it off to K9, make the throws when you have to, complete 15 passes, and you're gonna get you a dub, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great recipe. And it very much so can happen. Like just going back to it's going to be close. Yeah. I mean, I know last week was a division. They played the 49ers. That was a blowout, but it's I think both of these two teams are playing at a really good level. It's been consistent all year.
Yeah, it's been consistent all year for sure. But I just think like when you see that team that third time, like we talked about, you know, TJ said earlier, like getting in the groove and like owning the division. I
Yeah.
feel like that's where the Seahawks are. Like you look at those
Okay.
first two 49er games, for example, those were low scoring, tight games. And granted, the 49ers have been through a lot of injuries, losing George Kittle and things like that. But 41-6, I don't think anybody saw that coming last week. And the
Mm.
At
Seahawks
all.
came out and literally showed us who they were.
I think they won the game on the first play. Really, like that kickoff return. I think that
Yeah.
was whatever the 49ers had left to compete with. I think that literally snatched their fire from them because that's what you can't have happen. An electric guy, the most raucous home crowd, the 12th man. The offense hadn't even touched the field yet, and you're down
Yeah.
seven. You're already down these bodies, personnel wise, and you got a head coach that he's a little shaky in these games. So, well, not even a little shaky. They always make it to the big games, but they don't win them. So, I think that
Nah,
was for lack of better word, that was their ass off jump. So,
Yeah. So who we
I gotta
picking,
hear it.
man? Vance, me and you said Seahawks Patriots when we started this playoff
I
preview.
know. And I sound like I'm flipping, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Matt Stafford didn't convince you, bro?
he's a
He
cold
played bad. He played bad in the last game against the Bears. But like,
Yeah.
he's cold blooded though. He is
yeah,
cold blooded.
like when it's time to make
He's
some
cold
shake,
blooded.
I can imagine him making those plays, but not Sam Darnold. The last time they played, they were up 16 in the fourth quarter, and Sam Darnold and his team made those plays.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be back in Seattle. We saw what was happening last time. That was a scary scene. That was actually a crime scene. What happened to the 49ers? But oh,
That shit was so bad they deported Solid to Nashville, bro.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a pick 'em out, I would pick Seahawks. But like right now in my head, I'm saying to flip to the Rams, man. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. I
Okay.
said I got to stick with what I said from the
Okay.
beginning, bro. I put the slip in back 2 weeks ago, so you
Yeah.
gotta you gotta stick with it
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
I ain't cashing out.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it too, man. I got faith in Sam Donald and like my fellow co-hosts here. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily a Sam Donald versus Matt Stafford thing. I just think coming into this, the Seahawks are the more complete team, and I think styles make fights, and I think the Seahawks defense style will lead them to victory against the Rams, man, and then their ability to run the ball. So yeah, give me the Seahawks, man.
Hmm. Okay. Now you said something a few minutes ago that it was accurate, but it kind of set off one of my warning lights. You said if they keep the ball, not keep the ball, but Sam Darnold hand the ball off, take care of it, and get you a dub. I feel like that's what you said is not problematic, but the fact that that's how they have to win is slightly problematic just because of the completeness of the Rams defense. Like I know that's not a like when we think about this matchup,
Yeah,
that's probably not the first unit that we think of, but they are a nasty ass unit too. Like that's a crazy ass front
yeah.
seven. And the problem that I'm having is in the biggest game he's ever played in the biggest game they played in a decade, do you really want to go into the game with that mindset? Now, yes, on paper, that is the best way they can win. But if you want to instill, does this make sense? If you want to instill
Yeah.
confidence in me, and I hear you say, "Oh, well, just basically, in so many words, stay out the way," that's where I'm kind of like, and the Rams are gonna think that too, and they're gonna go. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I mean, you say that, bro, but we just saw, talking about some of these past games the Rams have played. Caleb
Right.
Williams and that Bears offense turned the ball over 3 times, and we're
Okay.
still in that game with a position to
Yeah.
win, both at the end of regulation
Okay.
and in overtime. And this was a team that was able to get 160 yards on the ground. So we're not saying Sam Darnold stay out the way in a we don't need you sense. We're
Right.
saying it in a way of, hey, we got K9. The running game has shown to be uh an Achilles heel for this Rams defense because, as we hear often, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. If they can get this run game going with K9 and then get into that play action game where we know Sam Darnold can be lethal, his job just becomes easier and easier. Like I said, only 17 passes last week and they put up 41 points, man.
I feel like the script writers are gonna cuck Sam Darnold. Like he wins so many games and he gets further and further every year and just we almost had it. I don't think the Rams are the better team. I don't think they're the more complete team, but you gotta live and die by that sword. And I just feel like if they cause problems for let's say both quarterbacks get problems caused for them, who would you pick then?
When you say get problems caused, is in like
Like
pressure and shit.
if both quarterbacks are in hell, who are you picking then?
Oh, I mean, if both
Matt
quarterbacks are in
Stafford.
hell, I'm picking Matt Stafford. He
Okay.
lived through
All right. Okay.
Detroit.
All right. Uh, I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm gonna take the
I
Rams.
respect it, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm anti sweep, so I'm gonna take the Rams because I feel like Josh gonna pick the Seahawks. If we were all on our play,
yeah.
he would pick the Seahawks.
I mean,
So
I was almost on your side, bro. I think
yeah,
it's a
I'm
coin
gonna go
flip.
Rams.
That's
I'm gonna
what.
go Rams.
I was honestly shocked to see you pick Rams, after, you know what I'm saying, what happened, what was that, 2019? But
Yeah.
wounds heal.
Do they?
But nah, man. That's our predictions. Y'all boys got anything else?
Free Darian Mints, bro.
Free Keon
What you
Coleman.
mean free him, bro?
Duke over here suing the boy.
Ain't
He
nobody
just a
telling
kid,
him,
man.
bro, we did a whole promotional rollout for him, bro. Got him a Nike deal, like the whole shebang, and now he want to hop in the portal a week after that, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, he might be older than TJ. Like, imagine TJ was doing this right now, bro.
What year did he come out?
20.
Because Tulane was the
I'm,
second school he went to, huh? Where did he went to somewhere
I ain't
before?
know Tulane
I
was the
mean,
second
Carson
school.
Beck is definitely older than you.
Let me
Like,
look.
is that not like insane though? TJ, do you not have eligibility left, bro? We can get you right.
You know what's crazy? I'm the same age as like Derek Stingley. My nigga Derek Stingley been in the NFL like 4 years, 3, 4
Yeah.
years. So
And some college players is the same age as Stingley.
and they just
Bro,
won
God.
a national championship.
Yeah, bro. Bro, we can get this summer, bro. Tap in with Nick. Come up to Memphis. Nick gonna get you right.
Damn, they talking about Darian Minton, the
Hey,
old Miss. Oh shit. Well, now they already got Deuce Knight, but I don't know if they're
Oh,
gonna start him.
chill.
How
talking
where
about TJ
Oh,
come back, bro. I saw a Daryl Henderson return workout video on the ground today.
what?
hey, he tough, bro.
No cap.
Ron Darrell
He's a
Henderson is
playoff
tough.
riser. He's a playoff riser. When he came back
Hey,
for the
Ron.
Rams,
Oh
he
God,
he
bro.
is a playoff riser. That's this is the time of year where they start bringing out the vets. I remember they rolled out CJ Anderson one playoffs.
Bro, oh God, little fat ass.
Like we got a few days. Like we could pull out, we might find somebody, one of them old vets, like, they might fuck around and bring Tom Brady out the
Out the
what you
ball.
gonna what you gonna do if Tom Brady run out that motherfucking tunnel at Mile High, bro? What you gonna do?
Shit, I'm gonna be like, shit, Patriots to the bowl. Our job just got easier.
who you trust more, Drake May right now or Tom Brady off the couch right now?
Trey May, what the hell?
Tom Brady keep that glove on. He keep that hand warm in the booth.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know if y'all seen that video, bro. He was like on the field throwing pregame, threw the ball, was looking for his hand warmer, like he still had a jersey on.
Yeah, I saw that.
So no,
Must
he
have been
definitely
ready.
still got that Green Goblin mask, but he
Darian
is a
Minter
killer.
turns 25 in 4 days. Sorry, 21 in 4 days. So he's actually younger than you.
Oh,
Like,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought he
His
was
first
younger.
school was Tulane, so he's only
Okay,
been out of high
okay.
school 2 years. So I thought he was.
Did you see Beck telling the journalist was like, yeah, I ain't been to school in 2 years.
Yeah, somebody asked me about that in the gym. I was like, that used to be like something you keep to yourself, and like you'd get in
Yeah, on
trouble.
Oh
me,
God,
just play
But
it cool.
just like you
because Joe
chopping up
Burrow,
like I don't go. Yeah, I don't go to class. And then you could have said I didn't go to class this week. I didn't go to class the last few months,
On
but two
me.
years.
Yeah,
What the
bro. He just
fuck?
openly slapping the NCAA in their face.
Yeah, that's the world we live in. That shit used to be some like I remember when they found out Joe Burrow didn't go to class and it was like, oh my God, like somebody seen him walk around campus. He wasn't doing shit. It was like, oh my God, and that was like 7 years ago. Imagine he was like, yeah, I haven't been to class in 2 years. What the
Hell
fuck
no.
did like how do you enroll in a school without going to class? Yeah, I don't
out of pocket, bro. Out of fucking pocket. Maybe if he took his ass to class, he would have learned how to read a defense and not throw in the double coverage. But
All right, bro.
no A for effort.
we'll give
Game
him
ain't
an A.
based on sympathy.
We'll give him an A for Snapchat effort, bro.
I feel like we would have got a crazy Snapchat after the game if they would have won.
Oh God.
I know you
Nah,
have
for
one.
sure.
Yeah, just some shit like just to top it off, like some crazy shit.
Y'all boys
Yeah,
stay safe during the snowstorm.
Snowstorm,
always.
where's snowstorm?
Shit, we supposed
Alleged.
to be getting some no Diddy some inches like this weekend for
Yeah, I got all my
Yeah.
inches last year, no diddy. At 12 and a half, I'm good. Plenty for me.
Weather forecast. Jason Love.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he'd be doing a push up if he laid down flat. He'd be like just he'd fit perfectly in the snow. He's from Louisiana. That's crazy that you said that. Jason Love a boot boy. Shout out Louisiana.
Like
How
shit.
you know that?
You never heard him talk before? Yeah, if you hear him talk long enough, it'll come. He's country as fuck. Yeah, he from backwater Louisiana. I'm not sure where, like probably Monroe or some shit.
Learn something new every day on
Okay.
No Cap Sports, man.
I also learned today what the Bills owner looks like and sounds like, and that was a mistake. I ain't never seen his ass. I wish I hadn't.
But they name dropped Keon Coleman. I was like, he got to feel so shitty right
Yeah,
now.
no, that
They
was
definitely would
insane.
call him a nigga up there, like just so
Like they
many.
might as well release him tomorrow, bro. Don't even waste time. Because that's clearly what they gonna do.
No, for real.
I'd be stunned if they didn't. Like, they should just cut him and let him go on another team. They probably scared him actually becoming good. I mean, I don't think that'll be a problem, but you never
Then
know.
that owner saw that tweet of them the graphic of the last 3 years of the draft picks. That's definitely why he said something about that, bro.
Yeah, so
But
you fire the head coach and promote the motherfucker that's drafting him, and then you throw the coach under the bus that's no longer there and say, oh, well, the coaching staff wanted to draft him. Throw him under the bus after you fired him. He was like, well, I saw Josh Allen, and the reason I fired him was because I saw the reaction in the locker room, and the first thing I said was that was a catch. I said, that's Sean McDermott fault?
no,
What the fuck? Like, that didn't make any sense.
but the funniest part of that shit was he said Josh Allen ain't acknowledged him. I wouldn't acknowledge you either.
Yeah, probably didn't know who the fuck he was. Like, who the fuck is this? Yeah.
But nah, man.
Free
Shit.
John Morant. But yeah, you can go ahead. And
You
we don't
said
gotta
John
ramble
Moran or
about
John
that.
Moran?
Pretty sure you said Ja Morant, but for real, keep Ja in the M. Free Keon Coleman, man. We gotta have a lot more coming y'all's way. Super Bowl preview on the way. We know who it's gonna be from the AFC side, NFC side. Stay locked in. And hey, man, we out of here.